Let's play some games. Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And in today's video we are going to take a close look at this modded Xbox. He is modded from the inside and the outside. And I just wanted to show you here in the channel what are we going to get. I picked this one up second hand from the United Kingdom. There was a guy who making these. I was thinking, it looks nice. I want to see it here and I want to show it on the channel. So here it is. We're going to do a little bit of a chit chat about the system itself, about the original Xbox, the real one, the real deal, and what he modified. Alright, let's begin the tour! The first thing that he changed is very noticeable. He used this more like, let's say, vinyl wrapping on the top cover. I think this is pretty cool because the X on the Xbox is standing out way better this way. I can remember that he had three colors, blue, red and green. Yes, there were the three colors that you can choose. I choose blue because blue is my favorite color, of course. But there was another thing that he changed. Right, so he changed the decal here at the top. Normally this is just green. What I understand that he peeled off the sticker, so that you must understand it's more like this decal at the bottom. It has this green sticker at the bottom, so that gives you the green color. He peeled it off and that makes it transparent. What you're seeing here under it is the EO shielding, by the way. What else I think is really neat is that this system has some LEDs. So very cool and gives this extra special effect to the top here. I really love this and this makes this thing stand out. I really like that he added a little LED strip, very cool, of course blue, and giving you this extra effect here at the bottom of the controller ports. But if you move the camera from this position, this is a little bit annoying because the LEDs are very bright and you look straight into them. So there's a little bit of a bummer. So these are more like the modifications from the outside. We're going to open it up and take a close look at the inside. What did he change out? Alright, so I removed the four little feet that are over there. The two screws are already exposed because the system has been modified by the previous owner. So as you can see here at the back, or I didn't apply it correctly or something went wrong, but this is how I received it. A little bit of a bummer, to be honest. Alright, so remove this screw. Alright, let's remove this one. Remove this one. And number 6, the last one. Alright, so let's take a close look. What did they do? Alright, very gentle, because we have a little wire over here. And that is going through the EA cable. I'm guessing he's soldering it. Yeah, yes he did. So on this side we're finding the DVD drive. I'm happy they are using the Philips version because this is one of the best versions. We have the later version, for example, we have in the last version release where those very cheap China version, the DVD drive, those were freaking horrible and having a lot of problem reading disc. And here we can find the C8 gate. This Xbox has been upgraded with a 750 gigabytes of hard drive. It's EDA, old school. Alright, so now we need to remove this screw that holds everything into place. We can very gently remove the hard drive first. Alright, here we can see the power supply. Alright, both of the screws are loose. Alright, let's remove the DVD drive. Everything looks very clean inside. I'm just going to lay it like this because I just wanted to show you the insides. Alright, so let's do a little bit of an overview of the inside. There are different versions of main boards, I already told you, and this is what I'm thinking. This is second version. The really first generation had this little fan over here, and that is not the case of this one. But this is not the last version they released with the gold capacitors. If you take a close look here, you can see that this little capacitor is missing. And the reason the previous owner removed it because this was the one who was always leaking. So if you're having a very old Xbox, let's say from around 2002, 2003, you need to remove this capacitor. If you don't do this, it can leak out and damage your mainboard. In other words, you can throw away your Xbox. And here at the right side we can find the power supply that gives this little me machine some juice. Or better said, that converts the socket voltage to the internal voltage of 5 volts and 12 volts. Alright, there's a little bit of an overtour, but we're going to get within the main machine, and as you can see there is nothing much to it. Very compact, but still really powerful in this day. Yeah, okay, you cannot compare it with an i7 or some whatever. But back in the day it was a really powerful machine with the Pentium 3 and the NVIDIA chip. So that concludes this part. We're going to put it back together and we're going to power it up and we're going to play some games and I'm going to show you some magic that comes out inside this box. Alright, so I put it back together and there was something I wanted to show you, and because this is very interesting. When booting up the system, you can see we're having this little decal Evo X over here. This means this one or this Xbox have a different BIOS installed. I already shown you that this system doesn't have a mod chip, so that can only mean one thing, that the original BIOS have been reflashed to the Evo X. Right, so this is the green dash. I really like this dashboard because it gives more like this original touch to it. But also it's very cool when you're having a modified Xbox, you can just name or rename the options. For example, we have in the category games, homebrew, emulators and applications, and of course the system itself. You can swap them out if you want to have, for example, you want to have a different category for games or different games or fighting games. You cannot just swap it all out. I think that is really damn awesome. Okay, so let's take a close look at the setting menu, because we have way more options now. For example, we can go to the storage, we can check the system settings, date and time. Okay, we can change this with the original dashboard, of course. Network and screen calibration. But the Xbox Classics has a lot of great games that maybe you don't know of. And because of this machine is really powerful and can play a lot of games in 1080i or 720p, this is a me machine with some awesome games. So let's talk about a little bit of the games itself. Alright, this is just a small part of the collection of games and the games I own. But for example, we're having the Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. I'm guessing this one is also released on PlayStation 2. This is an exclusive title for the Xbox, Kung Fu Gears. This is seriously my #1 game if it comes to the Xbox Classic. A really cool brawler game, more like a Power Stone Smash Bros clone. We're having here Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Oh man, really cool Mortal Kombat game. Dead Alive 3, this game was an exclusive for the Xbox Classic and this one looks amazing. Also the Ultimate Edition, where we have #1 and 2. The Burnout games. I know I didn't pay that much for it, but we're having also the Outrun Limited Edition with the free Outrun 2 music CD. Very cool. Only on Xbox back in the day. We have another Burnout. And the Forza, one of my favorite racing games, to be honest. I played Gran Turismo a lot, but I'm a Forza fan, man. Sorry. So right, so let's take a close look at the Xbox again and let's play some games. Alright, so what I really love about it, when you're using component cable on the television, you have this very nice, crystal clear signal. High quality, I love it. Alright, let's play some Dead Alive.
Get ready, fight!
Oh, I need to get used to this game. Oh yeah. No. I found my buttons. And yes, I'm playing with the Duke controller. I love the Duke controller. And back at the day, this was one of my favorite racing games, Forza Motorsports. This intro looks so nice. This looks so beautiful. Still in 2019, I love the Xbox Classic. also one of my favorite beat 'em up are on this system. Street of Rage remake. Oh yeah! Alright, let's search the buttons and let's play some Street of Rage. Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade is running very well on this machine. And if you think of that, we having, for example, the Pandora Key 7, the Pandora boxes that are freaking way powerful on this machine, I've promised running this game. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked over here, but you're getting the point of this game. Let's try another game that is not very common on many emulation stations. And of course you can play your classic games. Alright, so that concludes this video. So what I really want to point out in general with this Xbox Classic system, if you can find one for a couple of dollars, you need to pick it up because it's a really awesome product. Still now in 2019, as you can see, the games are looking very cool. And if you can, let's say, modify it and mess around with it, you can do way more than only playing original Xbox games. Again, I think it's a really cool device and a lot of people skipped it or don't grew up with it, for example. And overall, this is what you're going to get. Let me know what you think of this, and if you want to see more testing videos or videos about the Xbox Classic, I can make them. I'm going to make a playlist, so you can check all the videos over there regarding the Xbox Classic. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the Wicked Gaming channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell and become one of the Wicked family. See you next time. Bye bye.